Okay, 2 days later, most of the leaves have sunk. There's a ton of debris in the tank, but that's not really what we're concerned about right now. So, if we can refocus the camera here. Yeah, so you can see most of the leaves have sunk, and our water lettuce up here, it's actually had a little baby. So that's pretty cool. We got our pothos. I replaced filter media with some stuff from a school tank, because that I can trust more because I cleaned out everything in the hang-on pack. What else we got going on? I've just, in addition to getting the filter media from the school tank, I've also gathered 5 neon tetras. There were 9 in that tank, but the tank is such a heavily planted jungle. I'll show some footage on the screen right now that it's pretty much impossible to catch them. I managed to catch 5 out of the 9. I'll probably end up catching the rest later, not really sure. But I mean, we do already have 6 neons that are going in here as well. So I think 9 neons is a pretty good number anyways. Trying to focus the camera. There we go. There goes one of the leaves. But I have the neons now, and we're going to introduce those guys in just a bit. But the first thing we're going to do is actually plant some plants. I've got crypts. I got one that I separated into like 4 pieces. So we're going to use that kind of dispersed around. There you can see some water lettuce roots floating. Probably gonna add a few Anacris and hornwort trimmings maybe, some Java ferns from my tank, and then I've also got some Bacopa I think I said, and maybe we'll chuck some jungle or corkscrew val in there, and we'll get some jungle val later. Oh, you can see the bark is starting to come off. So that's good. We'll have to deal with that when it happens, but yeah. Not really getting the Blackwater look yet, but we are getting a murky look, so I mean that's one thing going down. Alright, so I'm gonna put the plants in, and then I guess I'll just update you guys after that. Okay, we got all of our crypts in here. You can see we've got like 5. Didn't put any Java ferns in yet. I'm just gonna leave that for now. We got our Bacopa kind of taking over the back there. And yeah, this is a good start. Definitely got that swampy vibe going on. So the next thing we're gonna do is add our neon tetras. Alright, there's our 5 neon tetras. They were acclimating in my other tank because they're all pretty much the same temperature. And we're going to let them sit in here for a bit, and I'm going to actually open up their bag here and introduce small amounts of water, the syringe, just so they get a bit used to this new environment. And other than that, yeah, and this is looking quite cool actually. You might also be able to see some of the cash bark in the background. You can see that the bark has started to come off. That's exactly what we want. And that'll definitely look a lot better once it's done. Let's get a wide shot of that tank. Crispy aquarium right there. Loving that. Alright, I'll check back with you guys when we get the neons in. Now, most people would tell you, you know, don't add the water from the bag into the tank. However, this is a new tank, and one of the reasons why you wouldn't want to do that is usually because, you know, you don't know what sort of diseases the water might have. You know, you don't know what's going on at that pet store, but we know where this is from, and we're just going to add these guys in. So we're just going to kind of, I'm going to do what I typically do. I forgot I put this on the light. What I typically do is I kind of let the bag open and they can swim out like when they kind of want to. And yes, we're just going to leave them like that. And then I'll check back when they've all decided to leave the bag. God, terrible camera work, I apologize. Come on. Alright, we'll just leave them to it because this might take a while. Now it looks like there's 5 in there, but believe it or not. So people say that guy is actually behind the bag. So hopefully his friends realize that. You can see him from the bottom. There you go. Hopefully his friends will realize that he is no longer there, and they will, camera won't focus, but whatever, they will go and join him. Come on guys, you can do it. Guys, rate my setup. We got a 1 neon tetra, 20 gallon. This is the minimum size, as you all know guys. Fish, it's the rule, some people say inch per gallon. Well, that's a lie. It's actually inch per 20 gallons. So this is pretty much the ideal tank size for this one fish. Boys, come on, join your friend. He's all alone. He's like, what is this new place? It's way nicer than my old home, but my friends aren't here. Well, hopefully they'll join him soon. There's our boys, Sholin. Had to help them out of the bag a bit. I don't think they minded. Ah, looks so good. Alright, so we're going to leave these guys in here for a few days. see if everything works out, and if it does, we're gonna add the rest of our neons, so that'll bring us up to a total of 11 neons in this tank. And oh no, is that a pondy eye spot there? Yep, sorry buddy. I made a rule, if you guys don't know, well I said it in this video actually, so you should know, but freaking camera. I don't want any snails in this tank, so that's okay though. We're just gonna move him into the bowl because, I don't know, I don't think he deserves to die. He doesn't know, so just gonna get a paper towel so I don't drip everywhere, and I'll move him into the bowl. And don't worry, Mr. Snail, I'm not gonna kill you. You don't deserve it. There we go. Whoosh. Come on. Ignore the running water for a sec. These two Corys, you can see they're freaking out, right? That was the most I'm not even kidding. That was the most difficult thing I have ever done in my entire life. These two would not get caught, okay? All the others, you know, just had to sneak around, scoop them up. Eventually it was really easy. Those two, no. No, 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 no. I'll show you what I had to do. There's a reason I'm filling up water right now. Because... Everyone say hi to Cash. Hi, Cash. You eating what? It doesn't even matter. Okay, see, okay, this was down to here. I had to drain this tank pretty much entirely and catch these guys with my bare hand. What the camera? I had to catch these guys with my bare hands. Look, I had to take out the driftwood. I ripped out some Val. I put some Val in the tank, by the way. I put some Val in the tank. You can see it in the corner there. I had to catch these two with my bare hands. That I think I spent a collective 3 hours trying to catch these fish. That was the most satisfying thing in my life. I basically freaking orgasmed when I picked the first one up, and when I got the second one, I like rolled over Cash, and I was like giving him a freaking belly rub because oh my god. Okay, so that was the most satisfying thing in my life. So we're gonna leave these guys in here to acclimate a lot longer than I did the other ones. The other guys, they stayed in here for like 10 minutes. Then I started introducing water with the syringe. That happened for the first ones. For the rest, the bag actually fell in, and I mean the water chemistry. The tank hasn't been sitting that long. You got to keep that in mind because we used pre-cycled media. So the parameters probably haven't shifted too much from the 9-gallon because the 9-gallon was black water anyway, and it was gonna have low nitrates because of all the plants and stuff. So hopefully the parameters aren't too different. Well, it seems they're not to be because these guys are doing really well. But we're gonna let these guys calm down. We're gonna wait for their gills to stop looking like they're freaking chewing in like an eating contest. I'm gonna leave these guys longer than anyone else. Let's go 30 minutes. Spider plant's in here now. I don't know if I told you that yet in the video, but I'll just do it again just in case. It looks really cool. Sorry about the light. But yeah, that is every fish in here. Now we just pray to God there's no snails in here because they'll eat my sweet potato. And if we do see any, they're going right in the bowl. And you take a look at the bowl. I got some baby tears from an undisclosed location. It was just a public area. And then I also caught a bunch of like microfauna. There's like amphipods in here. like scuds. I think I saw a leech, which is kind of concerning, but I mean, whatever. There were water mites, but I mean, I don't see any now, so. But yeah, this is like thriving. The Jararium's doing well, all my terrariums, oh my god, that was the most, I will now consider this the most productive day of my life, because I have never done something so satisfying than that. Alright, I'll see you guys when we put these guys in the tank. It's a little weird looking at this tank and there being nothing in it. I'm so used to like the fish hiding and looking around for them, but there's nothing in here for now. It's a little dirty because I scuffed up the gravel trying to catch those cories, but I mean, it still looks pretty good. It's not the perfect, like that wood should be placed over here, but I'm just gonna leave it. The plants are all purling from water change, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. You know, it doesn't really matter. And then we're gonna get some, you know, maybe some Galaxy Res boards or something cool to go in there. This tank's staying how it is. It's doing fine, but now we gotta do the final thing. Just finally add these cories. There we go. Okay. Bam, there we go. 22 fish in this 20-gallon aquarium, all moved from 22 fish in a 9-gallon aquarium. Now, I'm the kind of guy who, as you can tell by the fact that I had 22 in a 9-gallon, I'm kind of an overstocked kind of guy, but I do actually kind of like the level of stocking we're at. It feels like it's a full amount, mostly because of how active they are. That being said, I've pretty much decided that I want to go bristlenose pleco, a few Kuliloches, maybe like 5, and then maybe some like dwarf cichlids just to be a centerpiece. Not so sure about the cichlids yet. Still thinking about the Kuliloches as well. They'd be good to deal with any snails that do end up in here, but I'm pretty much set on the pleco. I think it's gonna be really cool. Oh, there we go. First gulp. But I like when they swim together. But yeah, that's the tank. We got the valve in the back here. Looks pretty good. That's just gonna like take over this tank, and I ain't got a problem. A piece of it floated up. That's fine. So this will like take over the back. And we'll have our crypts grow in. I'm going away for a week, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this develops. Hopefully those roots will come down. All these roots should come down, make a cool looking aesthetic. But yeah, that's the tank, and I think I'm doing like, I fed these guys last night, but I'm gonna give a little bit of food. Because I think, why not? You know, let's just see how it goes. So they're not used to being fed like this, you know what I mean? Like, they're used to all coming up to the corner in that one aquarium. They're not really used to, there we go, food's starting to fall. There you guys go. No food for the cories just because I don't want them getting too fat. She is a beauty. Look at all those neons. Oh wait, there's not 22 fish in here. What am I talking about? I just realized there's 5 extra, so it's actually 27 fish because there was the 5 extra neons, right? So that's 22 plus 5, yeah, that's 27. Good advanced math. Look at those neons. It's a really cool tank. I might get a few more black neons as well, but yeah, really happy with this aquarium. So the next video about this tank will obviously be if we add any more plants like the Java Fern, which I'm not even sure I'm going to do at this point because it just looks so good without it. But if we do add any Java Fern, that'll be the next video, and then maybe we'll add the pleco then, and then, you know, we'll kind of see. Maybe we'll add a few other plants. Maybe I'll do a video talking about like floaters and like nitrate sucking up kind of boys, like all this stuff. But yeah. Anyways, that's the tank. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see y'all in the next one when I upload a fish cast, because, I mean, come on. How can I not? I'm going to figure out how to do it, because, like, where am I going to... I guess I can prop it up there, unless we want to do advanced tactic. Just put the phone right here, you know? Yeah, that's a great video. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. That's not my outro. I don't have an outro.